Hey, how's it, guys? So I was lying in bed last night, and this thought popped up into my head about something that I needed to share, something that I need to get out to you guys. At first, I just wanted to ignore it and thought, okay, well, tomorrow, if I remember, then I'll start sharing on it tomorrow. And then there was this pressing feeling saying, no, if you don't, then you're gonna forget. So I ended up writing it down on my phone and just saying, all right, this is what I need to remember to chat about, and it's actually quite a serious matter. And the serious matter is the authenticity of your relationship with Christ. I think too little people evaluate their relationship with Christ. Too little people evaluate the authenticity of their relationship with Christ. And I think it's something that needs to be more often than not, because us as human beings, we tend to fall into categories, and we listen to certain people and we start believing what they believe instead of what we believe, by reading the Bible and praying about it and asking the Holy Spirit to explain something to us so that we can start understanding these things. And one of these things is now the authenticity of the relationship stems from an idea that the way that God speaks to people. Now, I was under the impression that when God speaks to you, there is this absolute puppy love idea or this feeling that I'm going to experience this absolute pure love when I actually hear the voice of God. And my encouragement to you guys today is that it's not necessarily that. It's not necessarily the case where when you hear God, yes, it might be, but it's all about what you need as a person. How God speaks to you. God speaks differently to every single individual because God knows what you need in order to hear. So the thing is, just like a sheep knows the voice of his shepherd, so we need to train ourselves to hear the voice of the shepherd, so that when he does speak, we'll know. So with me, I know it's a lot more hard and a lot more sturdy, the communication with God. When I know that God's speaking to me is when there's a direct pointing back towards me, saying, all right, what is it? Let me give you a quick example. This one time I had a bit of an argument with my wife, and I took the argument to prayer, and I asked God, and I said to him, God, I know that I'm right in this situation, but I don't know how to get the message across. Please, can you help me with this? And the answer that I got from God was out of this world, but I know that it is, because it's not something that I would have thought of. And the answer was, it doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong in any situation. There's always something that you can change about yourself in that current situation. And to me, that was like, wow, okay, I didn't expect that. And clearly you can hear it's not really something that I'm going to think of by myself, and especially not in that heightened emotional state where I'm saying, I know that I'm right and I just need to get a message across. And God says, no, it's not about that. What is it that you can change that's going to make the situation better? And when you start looking at life in that way, then obviously things change. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about building this authentic relationship with Christ. You as a individual going to Christ, asking the Holy Spirit to reveal himself to you, and asking the Holy Spirit to show you traits and attributes of God, so that you can start learning, yes, God is love, and yes, you will feel love, but it might not be what the next person is going to experience. And the same with me. When you experience these things, it's not necessarily to say that you need to now be anxious and listening to God for the way that how he speaks to me, that he's going to speak to you. Not necessarily the case. but he speaks differently to every individual, to exactly what it is that you as an individual needs. So that's what you need to focus on, is by asking the Holy Spirit and saying to him, please God, can you just reveal yourself to me, because I want to build this authentic relationship with you, and I need to learn to hear your voice, and I can only do that if you allow it. And that, my friends, is my encouragement for the day. I really hope that it does encourage you in building your relationship with Christ. And God bless. I love you guys, and thank you again for all of the subscriptions and likes. Love you guys. Bye.